Detail. Oh. Left. Face. Present. Arms.
Opportunity for swearing-in ceremony for Mr. Michael Zurlo. I'd like to introduce the Honorable Mark Henry.
Michael, would you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
That I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America.
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
The State of New York.
the State of New York,
And the New York State Association of Counties.
the New York State Association of Counties.
And I will fully and faithfully
I will fully and faithfully
perform my official duties as an officer thereof.
perform my official duties as an officer thereof.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, everybody. Good afternoon again. So to start, I thought it a bit appropriate to just provide you a little background of my 30-year journey in public service. For the past 19 years, I've been very fortunate to serve as the Clinton County Administrator. Prior to that, I served as the county's Deputy Administrator for 2 years, where I worked for former NYSAC President William Bingle. Before my time in county government, I spent 9 years working in the New York State Senate. It was here that I first met a young, non-follically challenged attorney named Stephen Aquario, who was roaming the halls of the state capitol, doing NYSAC business even way back then. I have been privileged to be a NYSAC board member for the past 5 years, and it is indeed my pleasure and honor to serve as NYSAC's 78th president. My first order of business, I want to thank Marty Salabray for her tireless leadership as NYSAC president this past year. Marty, as Jack said, is a bit under the weather and not with us in Buffalo this week, but I wanted to publicly recognize her for all she has done for our association. Marty played an instrumental role in so many of NYSAC's successes at both the state and federal levels, and we all owe her a debt of gratitude. I also want to thank Mr. Jack Marin for his unique tenure as our president, serving through the worst pandemic in 100 years and the devastating challenges it brought with it. Jack, we will always remember your contribution, not only to the association, but to all the counties in our time of need. On a personal note, I want to thank you for your calming presence and your valued guidance. I have to admit, I was a bit nervous to follow these model leaders, as they certainly left big shoes to fill. However, I quickly remembered that my good friend, Albany County Executive Dan McCoy, is in a line of succession, and I figured if we were giving him the job, it can't be that hard. And let me recognize and thank all the members of the NYSAC board who volunteered their precious time to help our great association. I also want to give a big shout out to the Clinton County delegation here today. Woo! We traveled 7 hours to be with us here today. Thank you for your support and allowing me this opportunity. As I was preparing for this moment, I spent some time thinking about NYSAC, who we are as an association, what we stand for. What I kept coming back to is this: I would not be as good at my job as county administrator without NYSAC. What I've learned from my fellow county administrators, executives, board members, legislators, supervisors, and of course, NYSAC staff has truly been invaluable. We all know any one of us can pick up the phone, call a colleague, send an email to NYSAC staff, find out what other counties are doing, what other states are doing, what's in the state budget, and what our state lawmakers are planning. All of this makes for more informed decisions and makes us all better public servants. NYSAC at its core and from its beginning is an association of county leaders. We were created by and for county officers. Our success comes from our ability to unify all counties, regardless of size, region, political ideology, around the shared interest of such a diverse state. When we all come together at conferences like this, it's more about just our individual counties. It's about what we can do collectively to help each other so we can make our communities better places in which to live, work, and recreate. Going forward, there are no shortage of issues facing our counties. You heard earlier about staffing shortages, an economic roller coaster, the lingering effects of COVID, opioid prices, climate change, shifts in energy production and usage, and certainly the never-ending fiscal challenges at the state level that have a direct effect on our ability to effectively serve our residents. None of these challenges are easy to solve, but our role as an association is to help turn these challenges into opportunities. That's what we do, and we do it well. That's what keeps us going, and that's why we were created 100 years ago. Our success has come from our ability to unite our diverse counties, from right here in western New York to the North Country, from central New York to the southern tier, Hudson Valley and Long Island. Standing together, united, we can all do more than if we stand alone. We will need each and every one of you to lend your voices to our cause. I look forward to working with each of you over the next year to help make our communities stronger and continue the successes of the New York State Association of Counties. Again, thank you for the honor and the privilege to serve you.